Hello everyone, welcome to our first ever virtual Plymouth County 4-H Awards program. Thank you for tuning in. Janelle, Ann, Jill, and Jody had to get creative this year to offer some fun entertainment so we could still present all of our wonderful 4-H club members and leaders with their well-deserved awards. We hope that you'll enjoy our little Bitmoji fun today as we present these awards. I would ask that you all now join me in the 4-H pledge. I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living for my club, my community, my country, and my world. Hey everyone, this is my friend Greg McGinnis. He's the chair of the Plymouth County 4-H Foundation, and we'd like to share some more information about the foundation to you. We would first like to introduce you to the Plymouth County 4-H Foundation Board. Those members include Greg McGinnis, Brad Dirksen, Dawn Kesnick, Nancy Zubrod, Hunter Rowe, Jack McGinnis, Hannah Zubrod, Ann Shanerock, Janelle Johnson, Julie Madden, and Mary Albright. The Plymouth County 4-H Foundation has creative ways that they've used to raise money that goes directly back into the Plymouth County 4-H program. You may remember the Dunk Tank, the Glow Walk, or the Fall Frenzy. Most recently, we did the Iowa 4-H Giving Day. We've had so many great donors so far, and we encourage you to become a donor. You might look at joining the 4-H 400 Club. This means that you can donate your designated dollar amount over a period of time, and when you reach $400, you will be inducted into the 4-H 400 Club. With these funds, the 4-H Foundation supports three main efforts. The first is club community service projects. Clubs can apply for grant money to start these community service projects. The second, they offer two $500 scholarships to graduating seniors. This past year, those recipients include Elka Elitis and Chloe Calhoun. And third, the foundation supports efforts for kids to go on trips such as the State 4-H Youth Conference or the Citizenship Washington Focus Trip. They've also helped out with state fees as well as this past summer at the Golden Clover Classic. We appreciate the Plymouth County 4-H Foundation and all of their efforts to keep 4-H in Plymouth County going strong. We will now be honoring volunteers and business partners in 4 categories. Each fall, 4-H families are asked to nominate those volunteers that have made a difference in their life for special recognition. These nominations are then reviewed by the 4-H and Youth Committee and voted on. The first award we will be presenting is the 4-H Alumni Award. This year's recipient is Diane Beetlesbacher. She is an alumni member from the Grant Little Giants. She has been a supporter of Plymouth County 4-H since she was a 4-H member. She has been an active 4-H mom and grandma. Diane volunteers her time on Judging Day during the Plymouth County Fair, and she also serves on the record-keeping committee, judging the 4-H record books. During fair time, you can find her watching the beef show, cheering on her grandchildren. Congratulations, Diane. The next award is the Honorary Member. This is to honor adults who are not Plymouth County 4-H members for their service to the Plymouth County 4-H, community leadership, and public service and success in their chosen careers. This year's recipient is Charlotta Ulrichs. She was not a 4-H'er in Plymouth County, but she has been an active volunteer in the Plymouth County 4-H program, where she has helped on Judging Day and has served as a 4-H leader of the Portland Preston Pillars for many years. She has guided many young people to make the best better and to be active members of the 4-H program. She has been a busy 4-H mom, teaching her 2 children the benefits of being involved in 4-H and FFA. She is busy helping with the operations of their farm and cattle business. Charlotta has gone above and beyond, guiding young people to set goals and work to achieve them, all while they are working towards lifelong learning. Congratulations, Char. Our next award is the Partner in 4-H. This is to honor organizations in Plymouth County who have helped support the 4-H program. This year's recipient is Brock Auction Company. They've always been a big supporter of Plymouth County 4-H. When COVID changed the format of the fair this year, they worked hard to see that 4-Hers would still be able to have a ribbon auction at the end of the fair with their livestock. With the expertise of Austin and Brandy, they organized the first ever online ribbon auction. We know this took a lot of extra hours, but they worked hard with the extension staff to make sure that every 4-Her had their photo online and ready for when the sale opened. We appreciate all that Brock Auction Company did to make this auction available and benefit our 4-Hers and their families. Thank you, Brock Auction Company. Our fourth award is the 4-H Leader of the Year Award. This is to honor outstanding and dedicated 4-H leader. This year we have two recipients. They are Sheila Smith and Corey Smith. They have been active leaders for the Lucky Liberty Lopers for many years. They have given their 4-Hers many opportunities for community service. They are very involved with their 4-Hers and teach them many ways to use their head, heart, hands, and health. They both have been involved with the horse and dog project areas. They have been inspirations to not only 4-Hers, their families, but also fellow leaders. We feel that they are very deserving of this honor as they retire from their years of service to the Lucky Liberty Lopers this year. Janelle will now be drawing for two $20 gift cards in the Akron area to those members that were enrolled early. And the winner is a $20 gift card to Akron Joe's goes to Faith Leonard. Next, we have a $20 gift card to the Pizza Ranch in Akron. The winner is Hunter Norberg. We would now like to honor our special volunteers with a length of service certificate and pin that will be sent to them at a later date. The following volunteers have completed 5 years of service to the Plymouth County 4-H program and will be receiving their silver pin. Those include Sandy Staggy, Aaron Wieland, and Derek Odkin. Those volunteers who have completed 10 years of service to the Plymouth County 4-H program will be receiving their gold pin. Those include Janelle Heimgartner, Deb Kraft, and Ed Vondrak. We have one volunteer that has served for 30 years. She will be receiving her ruby pin. Our 30-year volunteer is Joanne Johnson. Our 35-year volunteer is Vernon Harrington. He will be receiving his sapphire pin. There are two young ladies that have been serving the Plymouth County 4-H program for 40 years. Those include Karen Harrington and Pat Lehner. These two will be receiving their diamond pin. Congratulations to all of these wonderful leaders and volunteers, and thank you for your continued service to our 4-H program and for the service you will give in the years to come. We would now like to recognize our Plymouth County inductee into the Iowa 4-H Hall of Fame. The Iowa 4-H Hall of Fame recognizes volunteers and staff who have exhibited outstanding service to their county 4-H program. Each county extension office may select an individual or a couple to induct into the 4-H Hall of Fame at the Iowa State Fair each year. Unfortunately, this year, the program did not happen live, but virtually. So we would still like to honor our inductee, Linda Beetlesbacher, this year. The nomination that was submitted for Linda told about her involvement in the Plymouth County 4-H program. Linda first joined the Grant Little Giants 4-H Club in 1959 when her dad was asked to be a leader. She was a member for 10 years and exhibited cattle. Linda was honored to be crowned the Plymouth County Fair Queen in 1967 and named second runner-up to the Iowa State Fair Queen. All three of her and Jean's children were active in the Plymouth County 4-H program. Kristen and Aaron belong to the Grant Clever Clovers 4-H Club, and Kevin belonged to the Grant Little Giants 4-H Club. They exhibited many static exhibits as well as cattle and swine. When Kristen joined 4-H, Linda immediately became active, volunteering in the 4-H program. Linda has continued to be active as a 4-H volunteer for the past 38 years. She was a leader of the Grant Clever Clovers 4-H Club for 10 years and served on the 4-H and Youth Committee for 4. She has been a volunteer on 4-H Static Exhibit Judging Day, served as Static Building Superintendent, served on the Clothing Event Committee and the Fair Queen Contest. She currently serves on the Awards Committee and the Fair Subcommittee. Linda has attended 4-H Static Judges Training and led workshops which have allowed her to judge 4-H exhibits in several static areas at achievement shows and county fairs in Northwest Iowa for almost 30 years. She has judged 4-H personal development exhibits at the Iowa State Fair for 15 years. She has reviewed scholarships for the Iowa 4-H Foundation and was a founding member of the Plymouth County 4-H Foundation Board, serving on that board for 5 years. Linda and her husband Gene are members of the 4-H 400 Club and support 4-H events and fundraisers whenever the opportunity arises. Her real passion is helping 4-Hers learn lifelong skills and gain knowledge through their 4-H exhibits and experiences. She believes that no 4-Her should have an upsetting encounter with a fair judge, and it has always been her goal to facilitate that. She is thrilled when she sees a 4-Her experience an aha moment when they achieve a goal, share an accomplishment, or understand how to expand and share their knowledge and skills with others. Sharing her knowledge and lending encouragement and support has always been her main objective when interacting with 4-Hers. Linda has strived to provide this to all 4-Hers, whether it be at an achievement show, a county or state fair judging experience, a clothing event, or just a phone call asking for advice. Watching her own children and grandchildren, who are 4th generation 4-Hers, grow and mature in their 4-H careers has been a wonderful blessing for her. She is truly humbled and honored to be chosen as the 2020 Plymouth County nominee for the Iowa 4-H Hall of Fame. She sincerely loves the 4-H program and what it has to offer today's youth. She loves watching young members grow and mature to successful senior 4-Hers and beyond. Linda will always continue striving to uphold the 4-H motto in her daily life. Congratulations, Linda. We will now be taking a look at the Hinton Clubs and drawing for 2 $20 gift cards for those who got enrolled early. And the winner is Kylie Wieland, a $20 gift card to Subway, and Kennedy Hensley to the Mexican restaurant in town. Those cards will be mailed to you shortly. Thank you.
At this time, we will install the Plymouth County 4-H Council. The mission of 4-H is to help youth become contributing members of society. We look to the County Council for leadership and setting an example for others.
This occasion marks a milestone, not only in your life, but in the history of 4-H in Plymouth County. You, our County Council members, are expected at all times to be an example of 4-H standards for other members and the public. As a County Council member, you have an opportunity to represent the 4-H program to other groups and to share your ideas for strengthening and improving our program. I wish to emphasize to you who assume these responsibilities and privileges of the County Council the trust placed in you and uphold our 4-H model to make the best better.
First, we would like to recognize those members that have graduated from the Council: Miranda Ball, Caleb Porcelman, Camden Schrader, Chloe Calhoun, Emily Kraft, Brayden Utesh, Alka Elias, Carter Minay, and Jolie Sprinkle.
It is with the dedication and service provided by our graduating members and continued out through our current members that has helped maintain the high ideals of 4-H. The Plymouth County 4-H program looks forward to your continuing support of 4-H in new and creative ways. Those members are Kylie Allen, Claire Plesick, Mia Heggie, Paige Kuchel, Hannah Albright, Rachel Bowley, Bailey Yower, Kylie Vielner, Sam Bowen, Morgan Lee, Jack McGinnis, Emerson Benson, Wade Fisher, Ian Kraft, Audra Pennon, Reagan Peters, Sarah Steggy, Molly Vondrak, Sam Phillips, Abby Van Manen, Hannah Zubrod, Landon Shutnick, Rachel Colin Verscore.
The new Plymouth County Council members include Emma Brennan of the Classy Clovers, Brooklyn Bachman of the Stanton Lucky Clovers, Kira Hilricks of the Johnson Juniors, Grant Schrader of the Union Vikings, Jake Utesh of the Kingsley Crowners, Lauren Satoff of the Johnson Juniors, and Emily Atchell of the Lucky Liberty Lopers.
We are about to invest in each of you the powers and privileges of the County Council. Upon receiving this honor, you will be expected to assume the responsibilities of this council. You will be made accountable to the way, and to hold the high standards of 4-H work for all to follow.
As a new County Council member, you've set an example of 4-H standards for other members and friends of 4-H. As representatives of 4-H, you are important communicators to other organizations. As you share your ideas with each other, our 4-H program is strengthened. To carry forward the 4-H spirit, with the new council members light their candle to ignite the 4-H spirit within you. We firmly believe that the leadership qualities each of you display will enable you to hold the high 4-H ideals symbolized by the light of the candle. Your task is to make the best better.
Do you accept these responsibilities and challenges?
We do.
Do you pledge to serve the Plymouth County 4-H program to the best of your ability?
We do. We are pleased to recognize you as our new County Council. Together, let the flame of your candle signify the 4-H spirit within, as well as kindle the spirit in others. We commend you for your commitment to service. May I now present to you the 2020-2021 Plymouth County Council.
Congratulations to our newly installed County Council members. Those include Grant Schrader of the Union Vikings, Emily Atchell of the Lucky Liberty Lopers, Emma Brennan of the Classy Clovers, Lauren Sadoff of the Johnson Juniors, Kira Hilricks of the Johnson Juniors, Brooklyn Bockelman of the Stanton Lucky Clovers, and Jake Utesh of the Kingsley Crowners. Now we will honor the Jean Held Memorial Photography Award winner. Thank you to everyone who participated in the Jean Held Memorial Photo Contest at the 2020 Golden Clover Classic. Although Jean and Annette are no longer with us, their passion still carries through in the work that you all do. Annette would comment that it was a thrill for her to see so many great prints on display at the fair. As participants, you are seeing more of nature's beauty in your area, and she always was pleased that you captured that beauty. The winners' photos are displayed in the Extension office, so you can stop by and take a look. The Held's legacy continues as we congratulate this year's winner, Brooklyn Bockelman of the Stanton Lucky Clovers. The Outstanding Intermediate Award is to recognize intermediate 4-H'ers who have successfully completed their record keeping. The records need to show evidence of goals set and accomplished. Evidence of club and county participation is also important. Leaders are allowed to nominate a certain number of members depending on the size of the club. Members may only receive this award once. Certificates and t-shirts will be handed out to club leaders at a later date. The following intermediates will be receiving this honor this year. From the Classy Clovers, Abby Firehelm, Aaron Lee, Greta Tilburg. From the Grant Clever Clovers, Myrna Bowen, Kendall Hammerlink, Natalie Vanderloo. From the Grant Little Giants, Molly Halsuff. From the Liberty Perry Pacers, Elena McCarthy and Ava Vondrak. From the Lincoln Toppers, Juan Sanchez. From the Union Vikings, William Harpino, Aiden Langle, Mason Peters, and Mitchell Schnepp. From the Stanton Lucky Clovers, Nolan Nillis, Jet Schmid, Emily Von Hagel, and Samantha Zubrod. From the Kingsley Patriots, Grace Remenschneider, Jacob Kraft, and J.C. Vondrak. Congratulations. Jill will now be drawing for 2 lucky winners in the Kingsley Clubs. And the winner is, for a $20 gift card to Dusky's, Tanya Remenschneider. Next, we have a $20 gift card to the Dairy King. Our winner is Ariana Mosqueda. Congratulations, guys. The Outstanding Junior Award is to recognize junior 4-H'ers who have successfully completed their record keeping and have been great participants in both club and county events. Leaders are allowed to nominate a certain number of members depending on the size of the club and the number of junior members. Members may only receive this award once. The following juniors will receive this honor this year. From the America Bells, Braxton Bergendahl. From the Classy Clovers, Brett McInnes and Alyssa Stiles. From the Grant Clever Clovers, Jackson Albright, Marcus Moning, Kenzie Neas, Kennedy Sitzman, and Tristan Sitzman. From the Grant Little Giants, Kenny Hulsuff and Dominic McDougall and Cooper Pick. From the Johnson Juniors, Addison Denowden, Braylon Denowden, and Gavin Hilricks. From the Lincoln Toppers, Logan Hebert. From the Lucky Liberty Lopers, Piper Kaiser, Kaylin Keegan. From the Liberty Perry Pacers, Marcus Luch and Lainey Sitzman. From the Stanton Lucky Clovers, Macy Britt, Isabel Hodson, and Seth Moss. From the Union Vikings, Mick Schnepp. And from the Kingsley Patriots, Bentley Vondrak. Congratulations! Next, we will recognize the recipients of the Senior Spirit Award. The following award winners have shown their leadership skills and enthusiasm for 4-H. The recipients for 2020 include Morgan Lee of the Classy Clovers, Samuel Bowen of the Grant Clever Clovers, Ian Kraft of the Kingsley Patriots, Jaylyn Remenschneider of the Kingsley Patriots, Emily Mayrose of the Stanton Lucky Clovers, Hannah Zubrod of the Stanton Lucky Clovers, and Lillian Harpino of the Union Vikings. Next, we will award our achievement winners. This award is given to members who have shown personal growth through participation in a variety of 4-H projects and programs for at least 3 or more years. The recipient must have demonstrated citizenship and leadership skills in their local club and beyond. It must be well documented in their record keeping. The first recipient of the Achievement Award is Hannah Zubrod of the Stanton Lucky Clovers. Hannah has shown personal growth and has been involved in several project areas, with citizenship and horses being her favorite. Hannah takes part in club citizenship projects and is a role model for younger members, as served as the secretary and president of the club. Congrats, Hannah. The next recipient is Sarah Steggy of the America Bells 4-H Club. Sarah enjoys attending the State 4-H Youth Conference in Ames and being involved in her club. She is a leader, serving as president of her club and secretary of the county council. Congratulations, Sarah. Our next recipient is Lillian Harpino of the Union Vikings. Lillian has competed in many static exhibit areas as well as beef and the Adopted Pig program. Lillian keeps busy volunteering in church and many school activities. Congratulations, Lillian. The Agriculture Award goes to a senior level 4-H member that has grown personally through participation in a wide variety of agricultural projects and programs and has had at least 3 or more years of 4-H work. Our first recipient of the Agriculture Award is Reagan Peters. Reagan is a member of the Union Vikings 4-H Club. She is an active club member and a great mentor and teacher for agricultural projects. Last year, Reagan offered a clinic for young and new 4-H members to help with beef projects and another event to teach showmanship in beef. Reagan is always learning and enjoys sharing her knowledge to others, especially in agriculture. Congratulations, Reagan. Our next recipient of the Agricultural Award is Lillian Harpino of the Union Vikings 4-H Club. Lillian has grown so much with her agriculture projects, from learning through Adopt-A-Pig and now to exhibiting beef. She is always available to answer questions to other members about showing and caring for animals if they are new to the project area, and also to ease the nerves of new members working with animals. Lillian truly has a love for animals and agriculture. Congratulations, Lillian. The I Dare You Leadership Award is sponsored by the American Youth Foundation. It's given to young people exhibiting personal integrity, balanced living, and those who have a potential for leadership. William H. Danforth, one of the founders of the American Youth Foundation, first offered the award in 1941. Mr. Danforth was a successful businessman who dared young people to achieve their highest potential to influence others through their lives and service. The award includes a personal certificate of recognition and a copy of Mr. Danforth's classic book on personal motivation titled I Dare You. The I Dare You Award looks at more than just being an outstanding 4-H'er. It acknowledges those who use their 4 living tools of body, brain, heart, and soul, and they use them to their fullest. The award goes to 2 juniors in high school. Our first recipient has been an active member of the Stanton Lucky Clovers 4-H Club for 7 years. She's an active teenager who is involved in 4-H, her church, and many school activities. In 2020, she was a 4-H Healthy Living Ambassador and was responsible to promote health and wellness in her community. She uses her head to work on goal setting, whether it be in her 4-H projects or working hard to maintain her grade point average. She works hard to look out for others, whether sharing a random act of kindness or being a helpful hand at home on the farm. She takes responsibility in her club by serving as club officers and serving on county council. This recipient takes pride in her work and it definitely shows. Please join me in congratulating Hannah Zubrod of the Stanton Lucky Clovers. Our next recipient for the I Dare You Award is an energetic member of the Union Vikings 4-H Club. She works hard to succeed in everything she does. She strives to be physically active in her school and community through dance and sports. She believes it is equally important to keep the mind active as well as participating in music and taking advanced placement courses. She gives her hands for larger service, helping with community service projects, organizing events such as the Beginning Beef Project Clinic for younger 4-H members, and finally, she uses her heart to form relationships with many different people from a variety of different backgrounds. She continues to be active on county council, a member of the state 4-H Youth Council, and participates in national youth conventions as well. Please help me congratulate Reagan Peters on being a recipient of the I Dare You Award. Now we will honor the Outstanding Senior Award winners. This award recognizes those senior 4-H'ers who have been in 4-H for at least 3 years, have successfully completed their record keeping, and have demonstrated themselves to be fine examples of 4-H members to younger members, leaders, and community members. These recipients have shown 4-H leadership beyond the club level, set personal goals, exhibit leadership responsibilities, and have given support to the promotion of the 4-H program. This year's recipients are Sarah Staggy of the America Bells, Morgan Lee of the Classy Clovers, and Reagan Peters of the Union Vikings. And now Jody will be drawing for 2 $20 gift cards to Mrs. B's in Remsen. Our winners include Lucas Sheehan. Our second winner is Owen Schrader. Enjoy, guys! The Extension Office ladies are now excited to offer you the presentation of 4-H clubs in Plymouth County. This year we will not be reading every club member. However, we will still be listing those significant things that your club has accomplished. When we return to the office, we will continue stuffing those awards and getting those bags put together. When your club's things are ready, your leader will be notified for them to pick up and hand out at a future club event. Our first club is the America Bells. They are led by Sandy Steggy and Angie Stieg. They will receive the second place secretary book, the third place treasurer book, and first place window display. Congratulations, America Bells. The next club is American Eagles. They are led by Andrea Roche and Penny Lehman. Now we have the Classy Clovers, led by Janelle Heimgartner, Scott Toms, and Elizabeth Brennan. They will receive the first place secretary book. The Grant Clever Clovers are led by Pat Lehner and Leah Ellenzone. They have the first place historian book. The Grant Little Giants are led by Chris Kluver, Liesel Eisma, and Ashley Reinhardt. The Hungerford TMTs are led by Aaron Whelan. The Johnson Juniors are led by Steve Bierschmidt and Jennifer Reichman. They will be receiving the Community Service Award, the First Place Treasurer Book, and the third place historian book. Way to go, Johnson Juniors. The Kingsley Crowners are led by Steve and Tanya Remenschneider. The Kingsley Patriots are led by Deb Kraft, Scott Boley, and Elaine Todd. The Liberty Perry Pacers are led by Patty Luch, Ed Vondrak, Derek Otkin, and Rochelle DeRocher. Next we have the Lincoln Toppers, led by Phil and Gail Shanerock, Lanny Casper, and Don Kesnick. They will receive the third place window display. The Lucky Liberty Lopers are next. They are led by Jennifer Atrell and new leader Jennifer Copenhaver. This year they are receiving the third place secretary book. Way to go, Lucky Liberty Lopers. The Stanton Lucky Clovers are led by Nancy Zubrod and Jennifer Bockelman. They will be receiving the second place historian book, the second place treasurer book, the second place window display, and also recognized for donating to the 4-Hers for 4-H donation. Way to go, Stanton Lucky Clovers. Now we have the Union Livewires. They are led by Christy Ball. They also received first place in the window display contest as a tie. Congratulations, Union Livewires. And our final club is the Union Vikings. They are being led by Stacy Schrader and Angie Schnapp. Congratulations to all of our clubs and all of our members. Thank you for all that you're doing to promote 4-H and show our community exactly what 4-H is made of. This year has not been easy, and you all have shined through and continue to do what 4-Hers do to make the best better and really show some great leadership and complete some great projects that make a difference in our community. So keep up the good work. We look forward to seeing more of this in the continued year to come. Thank you. And our final drawing for today's program is for the Lamar's Clubs. We have 4 $20 gift cards. Jill will be drawing the first $20 gift card to the Iowa Barbecue goes to Desi Brewer. Next, we have a $20 gift card to Get Branded 360, and our winner is Abby Firehelm. Next, a $20 gift card to Hardware Hank, and the winner is Liesel Eisma. And finally, a $20 gift card to 4 Brothers, and our winner is Cade Calhoun. It is now time for you to take a bow. Congratulations on all you've accomplished. We're sending high fives to each one of you all across the county. Thank you for coming to our virtual program. We thank you for all that you will continue to do to strive together to keep building Plymouth County 4-H to new heights. We know this year wasn't easy, and we'll continue to work hard to be creative in ways we can still offer great things to happen in Plymouth County 4-H. We have had so much fun putting this program together for you. We've hoped that you've enjoyed it too. Just as soon as we're back to the office, we'll be getting those awards put together and handed out to your club leaders. There will also be a club award list posted so that you can have a copy of all the awards your club members have earned. Please remember that we are doing a food drive for the State 4-H Council. Please see the November newsletter for details on that. We also encourage you to sign up for the Holiday Make and Take Craft, and if you haven't already done so, please get enrolled soon. We want to thank you for all the hard work that you've done this past year in a crazy year. We look forward to all the work that you're going to do in the year to come. Thank you for making Plymouth County 4-H the best in the state. We appreciate you and all that you do for our program. Keep up the great work. Stay safe, stay healthy. Take care.